Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We're really excited for this last Unplug here before we take the summer off. So, yeah, thanks again for coming out.
And go back to the beginning. Can't control what tomorrow will bring, but I know here in the middle is the place where you promised to be. I'm not enough unless you come. Will you meet me here again? 'Cause all I want is all you are. Will you meet me here again? As I walk now through the valley not enough unless you come. Will you meet me here again? 'Cause all I want is all you are. Will you meet me here again? I'm not enough unless you come. Will you meet me here again? 'Cause all I want is all you are. Will you meet me here again? You came from heaven's throne, acquainted with our sorrow, to trade the debt we owe. Your suffering for our freedom. The Lamb of God in my place. Your blood poured out, my sin erased. It was my death you died. I've been raised to life. Hallelujah, the Lamb of God. My name upon your heart, my shame upon your shoulders, the power of sin undone, the cross for my salvation. Lamb of God in my place. Your blood poured out, my sin erased. It was my death you died. I've been raised to life. Hallelujah, the Lamb of God. Love, there is no greater love. The Savior lifted up. There is no greater love. There is no greater love. There is no greater love. My Savior lifted
was buried beneath
my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight? It was my tomb till I met you. I was breathing but not alive. All my failures I tried to hide. It was my tomb till I met you. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. Now your mercy has saved my soul. Now your freedom is all that I know. The old made new. Jesus, when I met you, you called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. I needed a rescue, my sin was heavy. The chains break at the weight of your glory. I needed shelter, I was an orphan, but you called me a citizen of heaven. When I was broken, you were my healing. Your love is the air that I'm breathing. I have a future, my eyes are open, 'cause you called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day.
Okay, so the last couple times I got up here, I got really nervous and talked really fast. So, just a fair warning, I'm gonna give myself room to walk around, and if I talk fast, just tell me to slow down. So, some background about what I want to talk about. I started a little business about 8 or 9 months ago. I sell makeup as a direct salesperson for a company called Senegence International. What drew me to this company was its uniqueness and how it treats its consultants. When you sell Mary Kay or 31, you're simply a consultant of that company. Whereas I'm not just a Senegence independent distributor, I am the owner of Broken Beauty 315. I'm able to personalize my business name as well as the mission I want to follow. spent a long time trying to decide the message I want to give people as they follow me. I came across this verse, Proverbs 3:15. She is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire compares with her. I had seen this verse before on the internet and on crafty pictures at places like AC Moore and Hobby Lobby, being used as a motivational or uplifting quote for women. I thought it was perfect. Telling women that they're more precious than rubies and reminding them of God's love is great, right? Except that when you look deeper into this verse, you find that she is not a woman at all. Listen closely to the surrounding verses. Proverbs 3:13 through 18. Blessed are those who find wisdom, those who gain understanding, for she is more profitable than silver and yields better returns than gold. She is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire compares with her. Long life is in her right hand. In her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are pleasant, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who take hold of her. Those who hold her fast will be blessed. So she is really wisdom. Wisdom is more profitable than silver. Wisdom yields better returns than gold. And wisdom is more precious than rubies. Using this single verse on its own does not do justice to the true meaning of the verse in its entirety. So why did I still choose this verse to build my entire business on? I chose this verse because I want to break down the expectations of beauty that this world has created. For people to stop shaming each other based on whether they wear makeup or dress up every day. I want them to understand that wisdom is more precious than outer beauty. If you seek after the wisdom of God and truly understand and truly gain understanding, then you are more profitable than silver. You yield better returns than gold, and you are more precious than rubies. So my challenge to you is to remember this verse. When you find yourself walking through town and thinking, she would look so much prettier with a little bit of mascara, remind yourself that all are beautiful to God. If you yourself are struggling with your worth, open the Bible and remember that by reading and gaining this wisdom, you are worth more than jewels. If people spent as much time with God, reading His Word and praying, as they spend judging others, this world would be so much more pleasant. So stop judging and seek God's wisdom. You will be richer than you could ever imagine. Let us pray. Dear God, thank you so much for the beautiful weather we've had, and even for the rain, because we all know that we need it sometimes. And please just allow each and every person in here to truly reach out and ask for your wisdom, and to remember that they are more precious than rubies. Amen.
I count on one thing. The same God that never fails will not fail me now. You won't fail me now in the waiting. The same God is never late. It's working all things out. Working all things out. Oh yes, I will lift you high in the lowest valley. Yes, I will bless your name. Oh yes, I will sing for joy when my heart is heavy all my days. Oh yes, I will. The same God that never fails will not fail me fail me now in the waiting. The same God who's never late is working all things out. Is working all things out. Oh yes, I will lift you high in the lowest valley. Yes, I will bless your name. Oh yes, I will sing for joy when my heart is heavy all my days. Oh yes, I will for all my days. Oh yes, I will, and I choose to praise, to glorify, glorify the name of all names that nothing can stand against. And I choose to praise, to glorify, glorify the name of all names that nothing can stand against. And I choose to praise, to glorify, glorify the name of all names that nothing can stand against. And I choose to praise, to glorify, glorify the name of all names that nothing can stand against. Oh yes, I will lift you high in the lowest valley. Yes, I will bless your name. Oh yes, I will sing for joy when my heart is heavy all my days. Oh yes, I will for all my days. Oh yes, I will for all my days. Oh yes, I will. Give you glory for all you brought me through. And now I'm ready for whatever you want to do. I'm moving forward to follow after you. And now I'm ready for whatever you want to do. Your presence is an open door.
I know a name that will bring them down. I've got a praise waking within my soul. I'm not ashamed to declare it now. Light of the world, trample the darkness. Nothing can stop it. You are the God of the promise. Every word will be accomplished. Nothing can stop it. You are the God of the promise. Prepare the way, the King of glory comes. Before his name, every fear must bow. Throw off your chains, Jesus destroyed them all. Up from the grave, he is with us now. Light of the world, trample the darkness. Nothing can stop it. You are the God of the promise. Every word will be accomplished. Nothing can stop it. You are the God of the promise. The gates of hell will never stand a chance. Your name prevails, Jesus the great I am. No word will fail, no weapon formed against. Your name prevails, Jesus the great I am. The gates of hell will never stand a chance. Your name prevails, Jesus the great I am. No word will fail, no weapon formed against. Your name prevails, Jesus the great I am. Light of the world, trample the darkness. Nothing can stop it. You are the God of the promise. Every word will be accomplished. Nothing can stop it. You are the God of the promise.
So if you're like me and have grown up in the church, you've heard the story of Adam and Eve, Moses, Noah, Jonah, and the Easter story countless times. Sometimes when we know a story so well, we forget to really listen to it. And our hearts can be a little closed off to looking at things from a new perspective or hearing what God is trying to tell us this time around. So I'm a teacher at a preschool, and I have 12 3- and 4-year-olds in my class. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity of being allowed to teach about the Lord to my students. And we spent a few weeks talking about the story of Easter, and I have to admit I was a little bit hesitant in my planning of how I would teach such a powerful story to these young hearts. Jesus' crucifixion was not one filled with pretty pages, but the pain he endured was a crucial part of the miraculous story. And every time the topic of Easter would begin, the children would jump ahead to the beautiful end where Jesus rose from the dead. And without missing a beat, one student would always say, "And that's a miracle." These 3 and 4-year-olds knew Jesus felt pain and that people were very mean to him, but they also knew that Jesus did this all because he loves us. And Jesus is greater than death, and he came back, and that was their favorite part of it. It was such a powerful story, yet comprehensible for a young child to understand, and that's something that's a huge blessing to me that I'm learning. So we started our Easter story talking about how Jesus rode in on a donkey, and the people laid down their coats and palm branches for them. And the following day, we learned about how Jesus washed the disciples' feet. And I started by asking if any of them would want to wash someone else's feet. And your answer is probably the same as theirs. They quickly and very expressively said no. And one boy strongly said that he would not want to wash his dad's feet because his dad's feet are stinky. And I responded and said that I don't think any of us would want to wash anyone else's feet, but Jesus would. And Jesus would come and wash any of our feet, and he would even wash the dad's feet, even though they were really stinky. And I ended the lesson by asking if any of the children wanted to pray. And the boy who shared about his dad's stinky feet raised his hand, offering to pray. And this was his prayer. He said, "Dear God, thank you for loving us. Thank you for everything you have given us. Thank you for washing our feet. Thank you for washing our feet." The boy who prayed is just 3 years old. 3 years old, and he understood the meaning of that story in a greater way than I did. I learned that morning, not just the kids, but I, as the teacher, learned that morning. I learned the simple meaning of that story, that despite how dirty, smelly, and gross our feet may be, Jesus would wash them. And despite the mistakes, the sins, the lowest thing we have done, Jesus would wash our hearts. And he did. When he died on the cross for us, he died for all of our dirt. He would have endured all of that pain for just one single person, because his love is that deep. So this Easter season, I was extra thankful. I was extra thankful for a 3-year-old's prayer that opened my heart to what the Lord was teaching me. Through this entire Easter season, the students in my class understood the pain, but focused on the beautiful miracle of Christ's return. Let's pray. Dear God, thank you for loving us. Thank you for the way that you love and the example that you are to each and every one of us. I thank you for children and the way that they listen to a story and the way that they learn about you. I pray for open hearts when we learn about you. Please quiet our minds and let us focus on you tonight as we finish with the last couple songs. Thank you for your willingness to clean our hearts every single day, even though we are unworthy. Thank you for washing our feet. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
The head that once was crowned with thorns is crowned with glory now. The Savior knelt to wash our feet. Now at his feet we bow. The one who wore our sin and shame, now robed in majesty, the radiance of perfect love now shines for all to see. Your name is victory. All praise will rise to Christ our King. Your name is victory.
to Christ our King. The fear that held us now gives way to Him who is our peace. His final breath upon the cross is now alive in me. Your name is victory. All praise will rise to Christ our King. Your name is victory. All praise will rise to Christ our King.
By your Spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected King is resurrecting me. By your name I come alive to declare your victory. The resurrected King is resurrecting me.
By your Spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected King is resurrecting me. In your name I come alive to declare your victory. The resurrected King is resurrecting me. By your Spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected King is resurrecting me. In your name I come alive to declare your victory. The resurrected King is resurrecting me. Oh, He's resurrecting me. Oh, our God is alive.
The tomb where soldiers watched in vain was borrowed for 3 days. His body there would not remain. Our God has robbed the grave.
Our God has robbed the grave. Your name is victory. All praise will rise to Christ our King. Your name is victory. All praise will rise to Christ our King. By your Spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected King is resurrecting me. In your name I come alive to declare your victory. The resurrected King is resurrecting me. By your Spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected King is resurrecting me. In your name I come alive to declare your victory. The resurrected
a melody. You surround me with a song of deliverance from my enemies, till all my fears are gone. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. From my mother's womb, you have chosen me. Love has called my name. I've been born again into your family. Your blood flows through my veins. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I am surrounded by the arms of the Father. I am surrounded by songs of deliverance. We've been liberated from our bondage. We're the sons and the daughters. Let us sing our You split the sea so I could walk right through it. My fears were drowned in perfect love. You rescued me so I could stand and sing. I am a child of God. You split the sea so I could walk right through it. My fears were drowned in perfect love. You rescued me so I could stand and sing. I am a child of God. I am a child of God. I am a child of God.
thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. We really hope to see you back in August. On August 24th, we'll be back. We're taking the next 3 months off for kind of a break for the summer and everything, and then we'll be back August 24th. So, yeah, hope to see you then.